Hi guys, this is Angel's Weekend with Chris Ryan here at Warped Tour, and we're about to interview. So, you're working with Can You Hear Me Now? Or, yeah, Can You Hear Me? What's that all about?
It's a non-profit organization who created like an online platform to be there for other people without judgment, like people going through addiction, self-harm, depression, anxiety, anything like that. It's basically a place for people to share their stories without hate and stuff.
And you can sign on to that pretty well because you're all about positivity, right?
Yeah. All of my videos and everything I do online is all about positivity and trying to make other people happy.
That's an awesome thing to do. Just a random question. What's your theory on how humans came to exist?
Damn. Had to hit me with that one. I don't know, that's a scary one. Like, I think about like what happens when we die, and like that's like the scariest thing to me. Because we don't really know why we exist, but like it's scary because like the fact that I'm like what's coming out of my mouth you completely understand, and like we've evolved to that where we can just like do all these actions and say all these things, and like it's just weird.
I think it is really weird just how we came to exist.
Yeah, like, everything's weird. Trees.
Oh my god, it's raining.
Cars, rain. Other planets, aliens exist, something like that.
You think aliens exist?
Oh yeah, definitely. There's way too many planets for them not to exist.
There is. I mean, supposedly there's like one for like every grain of salt, like every grain of sand on the Earth. There's like another Earth-like planet out there.
But the thing is, like, if aliens exist, who created them? Because who created us? If you guys believe in God, like, I'm not saying I don't, but like, it's scary. Like, when I think about like getting real crazy in the head right now. When I think about like God and stuff, it's like, who created God? And they say that it was like he just appeared, but like,
how does that happen?
Yeah, exactly. And it's like really weird to me because I think about like all the time, like, what if we're just like a square in a room, like there's like a cube and we're in that.
I've always had this theory that like, what if like I mean, it's a never-ending paradox because of course who created them, but it's like we're in a game of Sims, and that'd be kind of creepy. Because like every action we do is like determined by someone else, but we don't even know it.
And the other scary thing is like not necessarily scary, it's like really cool at the same time, is like thinking about how I can have my own thoughts in my head and no one else can hear them, and like I can talk to myself. That's something crazy. I like it though. I hate it though at the same time.
Why do you hate it?
Because it's weird. It's like, why?
But what if every thought you thought was like
out loud?
You couldn't think anything like remotely bad.
Well, you couldn't think, it would just come out.
Yeah, but yeah, you couldn't even think.
It'd be weird. It's raining.
It is. But it's gonna feel awesome in a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
That breeze is already feeling good. It's freaking hot out here. Don't come to Florida Warped Tour. Go to somewhere else.
Don't come to Florida in general.
It's too humid for this shit.
Hey, stop that.
So you like to adventure and see new things. What's gonna be your next great adventure?
Well, after Warped Tour, I'm moving out to Oregon on my own, and that's like really scary, but exciting at the same time, because I have a lot of friends out there, and like that feels like my home, and there's so many things to do, places to go, like it's awesome.
Why Oregon?
It's beautiful there.
I've never been.
It's not like this state, sorry to everyone, but this state sucks. Like, there's no mountains, it's always hot and humid. In Oregon, it rains a lot, but there's mountains, there's waterfalls, there's everything, and it's cool. Like,
have you been to Gatlinburg?
Isn't that North Carolina?
Tennessee.
It's
like right next to it, but if you ever get a chance, go
I've
there.
I've been there for the like Ripley's, I think.
Right?
Yeah, the upside down.
It's beautiful there.
Yeah.
If that's what it's like in Oregon, I'd have to go.
No, it's a little bit colder in Oregon and like more foresty, naturey. That's why I like it.
Okay, so what was your first Warped Tour like, and how happy were you when you found out you were gonna be on Warped Tour?
First Warped Tour. Oh god. So I had these. I remember it. I had these white skinny jeans that I tie-dyed like red, green, and yellow. Not even like for Rasta. I just tie-dyed them those colors. I wore those with a like floral shirt, and I looked like such a weirdo. But it was fun. I remember seeing Sleeping with Sirens for the first time, and Never Shut Never, and like a bunch of those bands, and it was cool. And then this year, when I found out I was gonna be on Warped Tour, I was like jumping up, like, yeah, finally.
How'd you even get on it?
I was like in connections with Can You Hear Me, and like I loved what they were all about and everything. And then they said that they were looking for a videographer and a photographer, and I was like, hey, I make YouTube videos and do both of that, so. And
sign me on.
Yeah, we just kind of clicked, and it was awesome.
Okay.
Awesome, dude.
Awesome.
Awesome. It's gonna rain.
How do you say it so high?
Awesome, dude.
Okay, I didn't mean to ask this question, but do an impression.
Which one?
Do your funniest impression.
No, Mr.
No, see, I went from Consuela, Homemade Hamburger's like,
I got some popsicles in the cellar. All you gotta do is go down and get them. Okay, Koresh?
I think Consuela.
No, Mr. Superman is not here at night.
Gollum and Smeagol is fun too, but I always like, it's like,
My precious.
and then,
Hey, precious.
see, that one's hard to like actually get into, like, and then Gollum's just like,
The ring is mine.
Okay, so what's the first thing you notice about a person when you meet someone new?
I look into their eyes usually. I really like people's eye color, and in a way it can like tell what they've been through. It's like a weird thing. You can almost like see who they are and what they've been through. Not like you can't like understand fully, but like you can get a like glimpse into it, kind of.
I know what you're talking about.
And
So-
their hair if it's colored. Like
Yep, colored hair. So if you were gonna read into me, what would you read into?
Well, the first thing I seen were your piercings, and I thought they were cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You have nice piercings too. What's one of your favorite tattoos, and what's the meaning behind it?
This one, which I recently got, because it means peace, love, and positivity. And it's really cool. Like I like explaining it. To have like happiness and positivity, love and peace go with it. Like they all like go together. So to have peace, you gotta have love and happiness. To have love, you gotta have peace and happiness. To have happiness, you gotta have love and peace. Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
I like it.
What made you think of that?
I don't know. I've always just loved like peace, love, and positivity. And then like, I was like, hey, why don't I get that tattooed on me? And the cool thing is like, I purposely asked my tattoo artist to make it not look good, like make it look hand drawn and like kind of crappy.
It looks cool like that,
That's what I
honestly.
wanted it.
That actually looks nice.
Thank you. This kind of looks like the Pray for Paris sign too. I got that yesterday.
What's the weirdest thing a fan has ever done to you?
Last night, a girl was like, hey, do you live around here? And I was like, no. And she's like, damn, we'll never get to hang out. And I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. And then she's like, well, what are you doing later? And I was like, going to City Walk. And she's like, ooh, I want to come. And I was like, okay. And then she's like, what time does your bus leave? And I was like, 3. She's like, oh, okay, cool. And I was like,
Go away.
you're giving me anxiety. I've never met you until now.
Those puppy dog lips.
It was just weird though. I don't know. I'm sorry to that person, but I found it weird because I didn't know him.
So did you ever think you'd have the fan base you have today when you first posted your first video?
Oh, I don't have a fan base. I just have a bunch of friends, but like.
You have a decent fan base.
No, I have friends. That's all I have. Like obviously, it's cool to have like a bunch of people who watch my videos and stuff, but I don't let it get to me or anything because all I want to do is make people happy. So like, of course, I want it to continue to grow so I can make more people happy, but like at the same time, as long as I'm just at least making myself happy and like one other person, then that's good enough for me.
I like that outlook. So based on that, let's say you walk out and there's a sad girl crying next to your tent. What are you gonna do to make her happy?
Hug her, tell her it'll be okay. If she's crying because of me, say I'm a weird, lame guy, you don't need to cry over me. But if she's crying because of something else, just hug her and try and see what's wrong.
Okay.
Say, love you.
Love you.
What Disney princess
Maybe.
would you fuck?
Elsa.
Elsa?
Ice princess.
Why?
She's attractive, like in Frozen. She's like cute. At least, as long as she's over 18 though. You gotta mature, Elsa. Today's not the day.
I'm pretty sure the fan theory is Elsa's a lesbian.
Well, we'll have to find out.
So have you ever had any supernatural experience?
I don't know. I have this weird thing that goes on that 727. It's weird. I see the time all the time, and I don't know why. It's my area code for my hometown, but like I'll look at my clock all the time at random moments, and it'll just be 727.
I have that for 9/11.
But it's not like a random thing where it just randomly happens sometimes. Like it happens
all
like
the
every
time.
day. Yeah, it's scary. I don't know why, and I don't know what it means. Cause like, all right, 727. I know that's my area code, but there's so many other things that it could mean. Like the date 727. Like, what's going on?
What's going on July 27th?
Yeah, July 27th. What's going on?
Okay, so what is one thing you hope to accomplish with your channel that you hope to do good with? Obviously you like to inspire people and make them happy, but on the topics of like depression, anxiety, do you hope to help with that?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I deal with anxiety and depression a lot myself, so knowing that like other people do as well sucks, but if I can help them through what I'm going through, it's like such a great thing. Like in my video, like one of my videos, I was really sad and like depressed, but yet I still tried to portray a positive message and like help other people, and like I feel like that's such a great thing. Like one of my favorite quotes that, it's not really my favorite quote, well, I don't know, but some girl said she's gonna get it tattooed on her because it's from one of my videos, and it's, life is still amazing through the sadness.
Without sadness, we wouldn't know what happiness is.
Exactly.
So that's one thing I always keep in mind.
So it's crazy. Life is crazy.
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna wrap this up. It was interesting interviewing you, and yeah. So if y'all like this video, like and subscribe. Go check out Chris's channel, link in the description. And y'all have a nice day. Here from Vans Warped Tour, Josh and Chris.